Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to teach you about the stop shot. In Europe, we call it the stun shot. In America, it's the stop shot. I'm going to be showing you two ways to play the stop shot, and I'm also going to show you some videos what happens when you don't hit the stop shot correct. The stop shot, when we get the cue ball to stop dead right where the object ball. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to stop the cue ball dead in its tracks. So I've set up a simple little situation here. I'm just going to demonstrate what the stop shot is. I'm sure many of you already know this, but if you don't, I'm just going to quickly hit a few shots. So I'm dead straight, and it's getting the cue ball to basically stop where the object ball is, just like so. I'll do one more, I don't want to bore you with this, and this is just a little bit off straight, and there we go. That is the stop shot. There's a couple of ways to hit the stop shot, one with a bit more pace and then a little bit more finesse. Most of the top pros prefer to use the finesse. I'm going to explain both shots and why in today's video. I mentioned the two versions of the stop shot. So you have the type of player that likes to pump the object ball into the pocket with a little bit more pace. And then you have the player who likes to hit this shot and get the cue ball to stop dead just the same, but you'll see the object ball roll a lot slower towards the pocket. I'm more of the latter. I'm not a ball banger. If you watch the likes of Niels Fine, he likes to hit this shot with a bit more authority. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. Niels is a world champion, fantastic player. I just prefer to hit it a little bit softer to give the pocket more of a chance. So now I'm going to demonstrate the stun shot with a little bit more pace. So just try and watch this. So you could see I hit that a little bit harder. And now watch the difference with the pace of the cue ball and the object ball, and how slower I deliver the cue. Two stop shots, two different ways. Let's get into the slow-mo camera. This is some good viewing. Who doesn't love a super slow-mo with the old training ball? Interesting viewing, I tell you why. Did you notice that last little section from the object ball to the cue ball? The cue ball's spinning, and the last, let's say, 6 to 8 inches, it skids, and it's that skid to the object ball that makes the cue ball stop. Because I know you love the super slow-mo camera that much, I've got to stick in another video what shows what happens when you don't get the skid. That will result in the cue ball not stopping dead, so you won't play the stop shot. The cue ball will roll through. Let's have a look. So you could see there, you can see the skid, and then the skid stops and the ball rolls forward before it gets to the object ball. That makes the cue ball roll forward. So when you're playing a stop shot, as the camera showed us, it needs to skid, and then when it hits the object ball, that's what makes it stop. Not easy to do. A lot of the times, amateurs, when they're trying to play a stop shot, they decelerate, and that will make the cue ball roll forward. I've got a neat little drill for you now so you can improve on your stop shots. I'm going to set it up and let's get into the drill. Okay, I've got all 15 balls going along the centre line of the table, and I'm putting the cue ball on the string. And if this is something you struggle with, potting at a little bit of distance, move it up to this diamond, this line, and just work your way back. And if this is very easy, you can put the cue ball at this diamond. Depends what level you're at. To be honest, I wouldn't really bother doing this. I wouldn't come in and stun the ball like this, because you get to a certain level where this is very easy. But I just want you guys to get the feel of the stop shot, hitting it a little bit firmer, and then start to hit it a bit softer where you're going lower on the cue ball. Quick drill, I'm going to run through it. So just stop shot, move the cue ball back to the line, like so, and it's good for timing. You can aim just below centre of the white and hit it a little bit firmer. Now, if you hit centre of the white, very difficult to stop the cue ball. I hit that very hard and it was a stun run through. So you're aiming just below the cue ball, half a tip. I'll put my cue ball up so you can see. And in order to get the cue ball to stop, I have to hit that shot a little bit firmer. Now, if I aim a lot lower on the cue ball, I have to hit it a little bit softer. Otherwise, the cue ball's going to come flying back towards me. A little bit like this. If I deliver the cue right through, it screws back. So this is a good drill for you guys to get your timing right and learn where to hit on the cue ball, how to get the cue ball to stop dead. I only missed that by a week. So I just rush through the drill there, you get the gist of it, go along the line, hit it harder just below centre of the white and hit it a little bit lower, but you're going to have to hit it with a lot more finesse. Practice both shots, guys. Great drill to stop the rock. Two things to think about. Are you going to play the stop shot a little bit firmer, or are you going to take the pace off and play it a little bit softer? Guys, I want you to work on that drill, work on your stop shots. If you're going to play it with a bit of pace, aim half a tip below centre of the cue ball and practice hitting it with pace. You'll see the cue ball, you guys will see what's going on. And if you want to hit it with a little bit of finesse, aim lower and watch the cue ball. Try not get it to come back like a drawback shot. If you decelerate, the cue ball will go forward. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Also, share my videos, hit the like, the bell and all that. Until next time.